remember we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone. And I had control in the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned, now I'm up all night. I'm picturing you, acting like a fool. I'm on the other side, you're like a full moon. And I'm up all night, howling at you. Tables have turned, tables have turned, tables have turned, tables have turned. I used to be chill, now I can't catch my breath. When you say my name, I feel tight in my chest. Can't handle the space, I need you here by my side. You make me sweat in the coldest of nights, yeah. I had control in the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned, now I'm up all night. I'm picturing you, acting like a fool. I'm on the other side, you're like a full moon.
I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my stand and go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Find another reason to breathe this air, and that we made for ourselves. This won't be the last time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. I knew it when I met you, I'm not the only one who's alone. Tell me something, take me home. I knew it when I saw you, I'm not the only one anymore. Tie me to someone who will love me. Oh, never in my life did I wanna see you more than this. And every time you're lost, I wonder if you know you're missed. I'm breathing when I can, and I only hope you're watching this. I hope you know that I exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. I
we use salamanders for this.
对，最好呢，我们是用 salamander 下去烤，然后让那个 cheese 焦化。
We're gonna toast these right now, and then these are ready. And we'll go ahead and.
那我们稍微让它煎一下。
We'll toast it up.
好，煎到金黄上色以后，味道又不一样哦。
Right. So with our guys here, we're done. We can use a bit of our sauce. We can just hit.
把意大利酱、意大利番茄酱，放在上面。
Down here. And we have no pancetta and basil.
好，所以刚刚同学毛起来切有没有那个番茄？
And I need the sausage, the salami.
小拉米，一会儿放上去。好，那我们等一下会放那个小拉米大肠。啊，很多的哦，千万不要再用火藤塔做意大利菜了。
Quick high heat. We're just gonna sear this up and get it crisp, and then that's it.
然后煎到酥脆哦，小火给它煎到酥脆。
Guys up here. We have a sticker today. Okay. Good on. And simple beef burger for that one. So that's fine.
今天这个创意的美汉堡呢，主要就是把天然的蔬果呢入到我们的汉堡里面。好，那比如说我们这个绿色的汉堡呢，就是用菠菜汁，然后先打成泥，这边打成泥以后再和到面团，它就变成这样的颜色。那小朋友平常不喜欢吃的面包，它也可以就无形中就把它这个菠菜吃进去了哈。那另外呢，我们把甜菜根小朋友一般都不知道，可是甜菜根它可以做成很漂亮的红色，让我们的小朋友呢对这个面包它就会有非常的有吸引力。这就是红色的甜菜根，然后它也是生煎的甜菜根是长成这样子，好，但是我们把它去皮以后，然后打汁变成这种甜菜泥，然后再把它和到面团里面，就变成这样。所以从传统的外观变成这么漂亮的面包，我想在小朋友无形中就会非常喜欢它吃。好，那今天这个机会就是透过这个国际的厨艺大师来跟我们做这个艺术的这个些交流，那我们学生对这些食材呢有更进一
来介绍一下今天的汉堡包。今天的汉堡包呢，跟我们一般在麦当劳吃的不一样。这个汉堡包呢是布里欧面团，所以它特别柔软啊，特别。那这个绿色的是由蔬菜，就是我们的菠菜啊，菠菜做成的。那红色的是由我们的甜菜根，甜菜根得来的那个甜菜红素的颜色。它非常健康，也非常漂亮。这是布里欧面团，跟我们一般在麦当劳吃到的也很不一样。它非常柔软，非常可口。这是今天很特别的。那我们的主厨呢是 Chris Taylor， 他今天给我们带来的这一道汉堡呢是意大利式的，是颠覆我们对这个汉堡的一个概念或者是我们以为汉堡就是很稀松平常。那这个汉堡真的很 special， 很特别，是意式口味的一个汉堡。谢谢。饮料、tomato juice， 还有喝迄个可乐，可乐的烧蛋茶。你的cheese来串，那个帕玛森cheese来串丝。
刚 式汉堡酱的部分，它只是把所有的材料丢进去搅一搅。那等一下，如果酱汁发下去，就麻烦大家先试试看，这个调味是如何，是说是怎么调整它的配方，让什么味道很和谐的。所以等一下要这个就夹了，先试试看原味，还没有夹之前是什么味道。好，那我们材料大概就是这一些，那你可以依照自己的喜欢去调整。OK。
All right, so to go with this, again, this was a combination of a couple chefs. We were talking that we all hated when we went to a burger restaurant. We got like, if you had an Italian burger, it was always they just put spaghetti sauce on your burger.
通常呢，一般的那个意大利汉堡，它只是把这个现成的那种意式的意大利面的番茄酱就直接放进去了。
So we're all talking about things that are common. So if you go anywhere, any burger place, we all know you're going to get ketchup, right?
对，大部分的汉堡就直接添加番茄酱啊。
Everybody always knows the taste, the flavor. It's everywhere. It's easy to get. Cheap, right? So we decided to take ketchup and use it as our base.
好，所以我们就把番茄酱当成是我们的基底，然后加这些香料进去。
It is not very expensive, so this drops our cost from making a whole sauce from scratch.
如果你要从无到有去做一个酱汁的话，其实如果用番茄酱做基底，它很便宜，但是又可以有不同的风味，跟别的店家不同的风味。
Plus, another advantage, our food waste. This lasts a long time in our fridges. We can keep this for a couple months in our refrigerator.
然后这个在冰箱里面可以保持很久的时间，所以如果你想要让你的成本可以控制到一定的话，使用番茄酱当成你的基底。
If we wanted to do that with just a tomato sauce that we made, we'd have it for maybe 3 days.
如果我们是自己做的酱汁的话，可能只能3天就不能用。
So the difference, we have a long time to use it. The flavors become something that you can recognize, but are still so different.
像你要怎么做出一个独家的酱汁呢？我们大家都是使用番茄酱当基底，或是很多人是用意大利面酱。那意大利面酱的话，就每一件做出来都是一样的啦，所以我们今天就把番茄酱的部分当基底，然后加不同我们自己喜欢的调味进去。
So what we've done, we've used ingredients that you would find in, if you go buy Italian seasoning in the store, like you go to Wang Lai Xin or Wang Lai Song, you find Italian seasoning.
烘焙店或材料其实是有很多那个意式的香料，那你可以加意式的香料进去调味。
The basic ingredients, you can play with these amounts any which way you want. You can adjust your taste the way you like it.
这些都只是大概的，重点是你喜欢什么口味，或是你想要带给客人什么样的不同的风味。
The olive oil is going to work as like an emulsifier. If you make mayonnaise, right?
这样做美乃滋的话，其实橄榄油它的最大的那个特色跟重点就是在乳化的部分，让你的酱料可以变得浓稠。
The oil is working as our emulsifier. So we're going to lighten it up a bit. As we can see, our volume expands and we see the difference in a color, right?
所以橄榄油的目的就是让它乳化，然后让酱汁变得比较浓稠一些。
These are all of our ingredients in here. We're using our cheese, our basil, oregano.
自己磨到帕玛森cheese，
Okay.
然后
Again, our balsamic,
甜
bit
多
of paprika.
巴萨米可醋，然后凯宴辣椒粉。
All these flavors are something that you'd be used to if you went and you ate in an Italian restaurant. These are flavors that you're used to if you would taste there.
那基本上它就是一个很一般的就是意式风味的会有的味道跟香料。
When it came to this is funny because, like I said to you earlier, play with your food.
那重点就是你要自己去玩你的食材，而不是去买一个现成的东西进来。
And I'll tell you a funny story just to give you. But when I cook pasta, I have wherever my partner is over there, my lovely partner. We have an Italian chef come into our restaurant. Wants me to cook him pasta. So owns his restaurants. He owns, I believe, it's 5 restaurants in Italy.
就有一个客人，然后刚好是他，就是意大利餐厅的老板。
So he asked me to cook for him. So we make everything fresh. All of our pastas, all of our sauces fresh.
当那时候他来开餐厅的时候，他就煮这些菜，然后给那个意大利老板吃。
That aside, I did win with him. He said it was probably the 2nd or 3rd best pasta he ever had
然后他说：“
anywhere.
哇，天哪！就算他自己的餐厅，感觉都比不上他的。那为什么呢？”
Which is a great compliment when your heart is racing. So he asked to try our Italian burger. This is not exactly the one you're going to have. As I told you earlier, the other one we do a fried.
这个不是他一般的时候会做的意大利汉堡，通常他是做那个炸的肉排。那今天我们因为工区的限制是有先煎的。
He asked to try it. He wanted to see what we called an Italian burger. So when we made it for him, he loved it. He was like, "What are you using for your sauce? I can't figure out."
那他就是觉得哇，怎么那么好吃？到底是你的那个酱料是怎么做的呢？
So it's something that I say, it's familiar, you don't know. He loved it. He loved the combinations of flavors we did. But this is just something, as I said, you can always find something fun. Play with the food, make something up. It doesn't always have David Chang. Do you guys know David Chang? Yeah,
有一间那个有一个民族叫做 David Zhang，你们可以去查一下那个 David Zhang，他应该是韩国裔的。
He's a good example of somebody. When he started out, a lot of people laughed at him because of the stuff he did. He'd use instant noodles and make gnocchi.
然后，那为什么那个师傅会这么有名？他只是把泡面有没有，然后变成gnocchi，就变成那个意式面疙瘩。他就是喜欢去玩食物。那今天chef说的很好，就是其实这些就是玩出来的，而不是用配方啊或者制式的模式去做出一个什么东西。重点是要怎么去玩创意。
It's surprising he's one of the best chefs now in the world when everybody told him he failed. So the point being, don't ever think just because it's some simple ingredient or it's a cheap ingredient that it can't be turned into something awesome. So play with it.
那他讲他的故事，讲那个David Zhang的故事，就是他其实一开始是用很一般的材料泡面嘛，然后就是泡面，然后跟马铃薯之类的，然后就把它做出一道不同的菜肴。一开始大家都觉得看不起他，因为就是好像很烂的食材，可他现在变得很有名啊。所以其实你把很简单的食物、很简单的食材做一些创意的变化，你或许就会有不一样的发展。
You all can take your experiences and the foods you love and make something amazing. So I hope you guys learn at least that to have fun.
对，然后今天他师傅所有的材料其实都是很简单的，那想要告诉大家的就是如何用很简单的食物去玩出不一样的味道出来。
Okay?
好，那我们就开始喽。
All right, simple. Let's get the meat. Show me. Very simply, we can just make a bowl. I'm gonna actually double up on one of these for it. We'll do I'll make a thicker one for you. You're gonna make, I believe, a little smaller, correct? Right, a little smaller. So you guys will make just slightly smaller on these. We'll thicken this up. So one of the things with them, a nice simple thing to do, put a thumbprint in the middle of it.
好，那把它拍开以后，中间把它压一下，压一下，然后炒。
Keep it from shrinking up as much.
那这样的动作是什么呢？就是让它不要缩小。如果增加这个动作以后，可以让它的size维持在一个大小，会很厉害。
With a burger, one of the things never to do, ever do with a burger. You watch movies, you watch everybody, and you see the chef pushes down.
第一个千万不可以做的动作，就是在煎的时候拼命的压，拼命的压。
Never ever do that. That puts all the juice out of your meat. Ruins it. Never ever ever press on it. Let it
所以
cook.
等一下，不要让我看到同学在压那个肉排，像美而美汉堡那样哦。
Use some kind of a fat as well. If you're starting, doesn't matter what. Olive oil, bacon grease, juyo, whatever you want.
猪油啊，任何油脂都可以使用，下去煎。
Use some kind of a oil. We'll use a little bit of olive oil just to start today. We'll just sear. So one of the things we'll want to do, we'll hit it at a higher heat, and we'll get it to brown up nice.
好，那一开始我们先转中火。好，看一下那个chef他的火多大哦，不要傻傻只看那个锅子，先看一下火大概多大。
With beef as well, one of the important,
的时候上色就是美纳白。
especially with steak. All right, so we'll get these guys going up.
好，有没有一定要让老师试啊？所以不要那个刚刚开火就直接丢下去，那到最后你会得到一个像皮革一样的肉排，就很硬很硬。所以我们要有 软的肉排一定是要火一开始就要够热，然后让那个酶大反应消化作用可以良好。好，让它
And much like our steaks or anything else, we're looking for salt. We have our salt.
盐巴，刚刚的这个可以点。好，那我们在这边才这个调味。好，为什么盐巴不能加进去呢？因为盐巴一开始如果加太多的话，会导致你的肉汁对肉汁会不见。好，在表面稍微调味一下，用盐胡椒。
We don't need a lot of stuff on these. We want a nice char on our burger like this.
好，这样的颜
This
色
is
才可
the
以翻
color
面。
that we're wanting.
这个是理想的颜色。
You'll achieve that a bit better with a little bit of fat.
好，所以油也要加够，它才可以得到这样子的反应。如果油不够的话，你也是没办法煎出这种漂亮的颜色哦。不要打开。
Again, one of the things, don't worry about it. Leave it to actually get the color on it, because that's what you want.
千万不要毛起来翻，有没有？不是美而美汉堡哦，不要毛起来翻，你一定要颜色到了以后才去翻它。然后你可以看到是，他从来都没有压他的肉排，对不对？所以等一下，如果看到有人压肉排，就会怎样？
We have cheese. We have put a slice of moss on it. Mozzarella.
好，来了，我们这样去。3次。
Our color again, nice. Now it depends once again what we want, how well you want to cook your burger. Well, rare, medium, up to you.
好，
Cook it to your preference.
煎到什么程度呢？看你是要煎3分熟、5分熟，然后是全熟，就看你的顾客或者你自己想要是什么样的熟度。
So right now with what we're cooking, this right now is rare. So this is rare.
如果现在是大概是在上大概3分熟的程度。
Now an example, just so you can see, the burger has this color on it already. You're cooking it first at a high heat. You're getting this Maillard reaction on your meat.
首先先让那个梅纳反应有没有？那如果是这个颜色的话，代表梅纳反应足够，那你的汉堡排的肉质才会锁住，表面才会有酥脆的感觉。
The inside is still not fully cooked
那你可以看到压一压有没有很软，所以里面
because we cooked a high heat. So right now is where we can decide where we want it. Again, it depends you or, like I say, your customer, what they want. For me, I like the burger rare to medium.
他喜欢3到5分熟的，那你们自己就看你喜欢是几分熟的。
So what we have, okay, let's just still heat. Put this on low flame for a minute. And we'll just get some cheese here, put it on, finish off. So we'll use our moz we got.
好，那就是 mozzarella cheese。好，那我们把一片 mozzarella cheese 上去。等一下，同学不要把2块放在一块哦，是教大家正常的大小，多少份。所以等一下平常只发蛋就是这一份，它是熟的。好，所以等一下我们把它压一压，中间要干嘛？
We can also
对。
we can also do our little tricks here
哦。
if you want to steam them.
好，如果你想要让它熟一点，那因为我们是用高温，如果你一直用高温下去煎，就会超灰搭，对不对？所以师傅想用一个盖子把它盖着，加一点水蒸气，让它蒸汽去煮熟中间的肉，它就不会焦掉，但是中间还是会熟透的。好，所以等一下不要傻傻的煎，就是一路煎到焦掉，然后中间想办法让它熟，千万不要哦，记得上面盖盖子，然后有点水。好嘞。
We get a bun slice and it's
好嘞。
的时候记得轻压而已哦，不是要把它压扁哦，所以轻轻的扶，然后用锯的把它锯成2半。好，那师傅现在差不多要组装了。哦，有没有看到 cheese 有一点边边融化，看起来好好吃哦。
All right, we are done with those. Clean our pan real quick. We'll go ahead and get one more. We'll do our buns really fast.
好，那师傅把它稍微擦一下，然后我们先第2个。You want me to double?
Pardon?
You want me to double?
I just want to do another. I'm just going to cook one right now.
Okay.
So I'll just a bun. Oh, you already got it. We have butter.
Butter. 奶油。